Hey clarinets, this is the video to help you with Evening at the Symphony. So pretty much everything is relatively easy up until 22. Just remember that you are playing low B natural. So that's second finger. So for instance, if you look at the measure before 14, you have a half note below the line, one ledger line below, and it's a B natural. And that next low note is a G, which is gonna be 6 fingers and then the back thumb. So if I play just that measure 13, right? So I'm going B natural, G, okay? So that's the basic idea up through this beginning part, nothing too crazy. Remember at 6, we're playing nice and staccato or short and separated between those notes. That's why there's dots. So if I just play the beginning, or if I go from measure 6, it'll sound all light and separated. So from 6, 1, 2, ready, and. So that's, and we do that a couple times, easy. At 22, we now get to some eighth notes. So at 22, we're gonna go D, which is 2 and thumb, C, 1, 2, 3 and thumb, and then we've got the low B natural twice, staccato, and then those eighth notes going up, you're gonna go B, C, D, E, F, right? Just thumb. And you just lift your fingers. You articulate the first note of the slur and then just let your fingers do the rest of the work. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm going like this at measure 22. So I just lifted my fingers and it only tongued the B and the top note, the F. So I play that section, and then if I look at 2 before 30, I have another slur with more eighth notes. This one's a little trickier because it doesn't just go up, it goes all over the place. So if I play that one, I'm going my D, 2 fingers, then I've got D again, C, B natural, A, B natural again, and then to my E, which is first finger and thumb, right? So that measure, or those two measures, measure 28 and 29. This is 2 before 30, goes like this. So again, it goes D, D, C, B, A, B, E, E, E. I'll play it one more time. 1, 2, here I go. Okay, so I'm gonna play from 22 to 30 and demonstrate all that. I'll stand up so you guys can see my fingers. So I'm going from 22 to 30. Here we go. 1, 2, here I go. Now, I do not suggest that you do flying fingers like I'm doing. I'm doing that to make it obvious what I'm playing. So if I really wanted to play this correctly, I'll start at 30 this time, 30 to 38, exactly the same thing. But this time, I'm not gonna do flying fingers, so you can see what it should look like when you play. So here's 30. 1, 2, here I go. So you can see that my fingers are not like crazy. I'm just doing that to show you the fingerings. So let's get to the really hard part. 43. So at 43, we've got the Eine kleine Nachtmusik part, which is Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik, a little night music. So we're gonna do this in chunks. Let's just do the first two measures. So the rhythm, 1 and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so how do I play that? Well, we already went over all these notes, but let's go through them. C, G, C, G, C, G, C, E, G, open G. Now let's play it. 1, 2, ready, go. That's not too bad, right? Now, if I'm looking at the next two measures, similar rhythm, different notes. It's actually the same rhythm, but different notes. So now I'm looking at 45 and 46. It goes, starts with the F with the thumb, F, D, two fingers, F, D, B natural, D, G. All right, so let's play that. This is starting at 45. 1, 2, here I go. Okay, so let's do that part together. 43 for 4 measures. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Whew. Now, here looks the scary part. So if you look at the part after 43 where it has the MF or mezzo forte, this looks scary, but you've heard it before. This is the part in the song that goes da 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 dee da dee ya da da dee da dee ya da da dee da dee ya da da dee da da. Okay, so let's just take it measure by measure. The first measure, right where it says mezzo forte, you have an 8th note, and then immediately after that we have an 8th rest. All it is 1, 2, and 4, and that's it. 1, 2, and 4, and that tie connects to the 8th note. That's why it's a little bit longer than just a quarter note. So let's play that. It goes C, C, E, D, C. Let's play it. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, the next measure. This is the next measure after the mezzo forte, and it goes C, B, B, D, F, B. If I said the rhythm, 1 and 2 and 4 and, okay. C, B, B, D, F, B. Let's play it. 1, 2, here I go. Now we're gonna do those two measures together. So we're gonna go right where it says the mezzo forte after 43. It's the 5th measure after 43. For 2 measures we're gonna play. So we're gonna go C, C, E, D, C, C, B, B, D, F, B. All right, here we go. 1, 2, here I go. Okay, take a look at the next 2 measures. They're basically the same thing. So we don't really need to practice it, but we're gonna play through it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play through the mezzo forte part, okay? So 5 measures after 43 for 4 measures I'm playing. The only difference is that instead of having that little 8th rest, there's an 8th note. That's the only difference in those second 2 measures. So starting right where it says mezzo forte after 43 for 4 measures. Here I go. 1, 2, ready, go. goes. It's basically what we played at 43. The only thing that's different is that instead of right before 55, we have quarter notes instead of a half note. So now you can play this whole section. So let's go from 43 all the way to 55. We can do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 43. And that's 55. You guys got this. So take it slow, watch this video a couple times, practice along with it, clarinets. You can do this, all right? I'll see you in class. Make sure you practice this on your asynchronous days so you're ready for rehearsal.